What is going on, everybody? Your boy Patman here, back again with a Halo news video for you guys. We're going to be going over the MCC development update blog for the month of May, and there's a lot of really good stuff on here for Xbox and PC people alike, including a Halo 3 update on when the flighting will start, some new features coming to Halo 3 on both the PC and the console version. We also have a sneak peek at some Forge stuff, as well as some new features that are actually in the early stages of design iteration, and they're going to be in the early stages of development. And you're going to want to stick around to the end of the video to hear some of these features, because there's some really top requested community features coming on the way, and progress is being made, so that's pretty exciting stuff. Now I just want to apologize real quick, because for whatever reason I'm having problems with my Xbox One X and recording 4K footage, so the planned Halo 2 Anniversary 4K graphics comparison video is kind of dead in the water right now because I can't record in 4K. So these videos that you guys are going to be seeing from the channel are going to be in 1080p if I'm recording them on Xbox. So I do apologize for that for those who are used to the 4K Ultra HD goodness that I usually pump out on the channel. I do apologize. But let's get right into the Halo 3 flighting. So Halo 3 flighting is currently planned to be in the first half of June. In the first 3 weeks, they're saying. That is the goal. That could change from now, but we also know what kind of content is going to be inside this flight. Now, Halo 3 has to be perfect, guys. This is arguably, no, definitely the most popular Halo. This was the pinnacle of the series. It is not my favorite Halo, but it is a lot of people's favorite Halo. And it just cannot go wrong on PC. We cannot have another disastrous launch for this game. The PC players have been waiting to finish the fight for a long time now. Halo Online reached crazy popularity, and that was mostly based off of Halo 3, so this definitely has to go flawless, and I really hope it does. Now, the flight content and the features that are currently planned to be in this flight are the new customization options, which basically, if you guys see this screenshot right here, looks like we're getting the good old customization back from the original Halo 3, where you can mix and match armor sets and not have to be locked in all into one piece, kind of like Halo 5 was. So that's really cool. You see a guy here mixed with the Recon arms and the Mark V helmet. Now, Forge and Theater will be available during this flight, and we actually see an elephant and an anti-air wraith on Avalanche. And that has to be in Forge, but that is pretty awesome. And I'm wondering if this is with the Thorage update that has long been talked about, long been rumored. Maybe we're finally going to get that with the release of Halo 3, so that might be coming into the works there for all you Forge fans out there. And I'll also show this screenshot here of some of the Forge items on Foundry. Now, challenges. The complete challenge system should be implemented in this flight. So we're going to get the challenge hub screen, and that will be available for the first time in MCC, so that's really exciting. I'm probably most looking forward to that system. Now, during the flight, campaign missions of Sierra 117, the Storm, the Ark, the Covenant, and Halo will all be available for all difficulties, single player and cooperative online play. As far as multiplayer goes, social will be supported, as well as custom games and competitive games. And as far as social, it'll be 4-on-4, 8-player free-for-all, 12-player infection, and 8-on-8 big team. Competitive will be Halo 3 Team Hardcore 4-on-4, Halo 3 Team Slayer 4-on-4, and Halo 3 Team Doubles 2-on-2. The multiplayer maps will be Construct, Guardian, Last Resort, Narrows, Sandtrap, The Pit, Valhalla, Foundry, Standoff, Avalanche, Sandbox, and Heretic. Now, as far as when they get closer to the release of the flight, you're already in the right spot. Make sure you guys click the subscribe button, click the like button if you guys enjoyed these news update videos, and I will keep them coming for you guys. Now, in the interest of keeping this video relatively short, there is a huge chunk of this blog post that breaks down the detailed process of bug fixing for MCC and how 343 handles it. And if you guys really want me to, I will break it down in separate videos. It may get split up into 2 or 3 separate videos, and I'll do that for you guys if you guys want. But there's a lot of technical mumbo jumbo and a lot of confusing stuff that not the average person, including myself, really understood. But I'll try to break it down as best as I can for you guys. Let me know in the comments section down below if you guys want to see that kind of content, and I will do it for you. They also went into detail of how they fixed the crazy launch of Halo 2 on PC, the crazy bugs that were there, as well as Halo 3 on MCC on Xbox, how they fixed the crazy bugs that were going on after the latest update there. So if you guys really want to know how those bugs came about and how they fixed it, I can do a video on that too, or incorporate it into one of those bug fixing videos that I talked about earlier. Now let's get on to the top community reported issues. Number one being the Xbox performance. So when they rolled out Halo 2 and the launch of that on PC, they rolled out a performance improvement patch on Xbox, and they are continuing to investigate additional reported performance issues for each title, and they will continue to update us with each release. Now, the pistol spread for a Halo CE multiplayer with higher frames per second, there was a patch for that was rolled out with Halo 2's release as well. They're also gathering feedback for that in case that is still not working as intended. I haven't really tested Halo 1 since Halo 2 came out. The audio issues for Reach, a big topic for a lot of people. So they've hit this area hard with testing, they said, including going out to a portion of the Ring 1 flight group for testing. They're currently fixing the few remaining issues and wrapping up testing on their side. Once that is done, they'll release it in either a future flight or through a patch/release to gather further feedback. So that's getting close. Now there is a bunch of other things, but those are the big ones. Let's get on to the global features and development status of these features, which there has been some significant changes in this. So right now in active development, we have the progression system improvements, including the new challenge system. So that was initially flighted with Halo 2 and released with Halo 2 as far as the campaign ones, but they're progressing through getting that hub, like I told you guys, like an actual menu to view your challenges and to add even more challenges besides just campaign in there. So UI improvements around navigation, roster, customization, and many more areas of the game is being tested as well in a separate branch of code, and that will be merged and released once ready. Double keybinds, view adjustment models, and Steam account linking, in-game FPS cap and adjustments, and customization improvements are all in active development. Now, in design iteration, this is big. So additional mod support is still there. Text chat improvements was moved down into design iteration. It was actually earlier in active development. Additional video settings and options is now in design iteration. But a lot of big features that everybody's been asking for has moved from the backlog of what 343 is kind of like in the back of their mind to in design iteration. So let's get to this. This is big. This is a big step. Obviously, next would be active development. So that would be the next step after this. But we have the custom game browser that is in design iteration now. Input-based matchmaking is in design iteration now. Regional server selection and crossplay between Xbox and PC, along with better ways to report players and double keybinds, all in design iteration. And in my opinion, input-based matchmaking and crossplay and the custom game browser is huge. As far as crossplay and input-based matchmaking, these need to be introduced at the same time, in my opinion. You can't have one without the other, or else the player base is really going to suffer, and I don't want to see that happen for MCC. Crossplay will alleviate some of the issues with having input-based matchmaking, so that will alleviate some of the population issues, most definitely. So I'm hoping, like I said, those come out at the same time. And then in the backlog, we have variable frame rate improvements for Reach and Halo 2 Anniversary. That has been added. That was not there before. And idle system improvements, bringing PC features to the console, like FOV sliders, and additional accessibility support are all pending further discussion. And that is it, folks. That is your recap of the monthly blog. Huge blog, like I said. Let me know in the comments section down below if you guys want me to take a deep dive for you. It's more content for me, so that helps my channel out. And if you guys want to see it, I'm going to do it. So hope to catch you guys on either a previous video of mine or a future video of mine. Thank you guys so much for spending your time in your day to watch my video. I'll catch you guys on the next one. I'm your boy Patman, and I'm out.